Hi, Earth Angels. Happy new moon solar eclipse miracle Monday. Happy December, happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. So many things to be grateful for and to celebrate. This is Jill Kempner, Angel Professional, and I just finished my blog. Number 27, the shadow side of being an earth angel, part 1. There's going to be a multiple part blog. And if you were new to my work, I served as a massage therapist and a yoga teacher for 20 years before evolving into this work I do today as an angel professional. As an angel professional, what I help you do is integrate angels into your life through relaxation to heal your body. And I want to share a new moon angel card reading for you. It's a new moon solar eclipse angel card reading with you. And if you don't get my blog yet, if you're not signed up for my newsletter, you can go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com. And at the bottom of the page, sign up for my newsletter because I'm always sharing, free offerings, free classes, free meditations, and these new moon readings as well, so it'll go directly to your inbox if you're signed up. So this new moon, oh my gosh, the energy, right? It's like, wow. I know there's multiple, so much is happening astrologically, and of course 2020 just being a tremendous and incredible year on so many levels. So this new moon is coupled with a solar eclipse. So new moons are really a time of new beginnings. It's a time of reset. It's like being able to press the reset button and start again. There's also this, in the energy of the new moon, this ability to release. It's like it's dark, and then there's this ability to release the shadow, to release the pain, the anger, the grief, whatever you're releasing, and really plant the seeds of new beginnings and intentions. There's a particular practice that I do at the new moon and the full moon. With the new moon, I write down 3 things I want to release, and this time it was stress and pressure, pain, and perfectionism as I finish writing my book. And then I write down 3 things that I want to receive, right? 3 things of these like seeds that I'm planting. And that includes, this time it was ease and flow, effortlessness, and calm. And it's just it's a simple practice that you can do during the moon cycles to really just be mindful of your energy and energy body as an earth angel. It's so important, right? Like each moon cycle, all the moon cycles really magnetize our intuition and heighten our already heightened and sensitive intuition. And this eclipse, right? Eclipses are really about bringing up to the surface what was previously eclipsed or hidden from your consciousness. So there's a lot of times a revelatory energy around the eclipse, and this, so solar eclipses, lunar eclipses are an internal change. Solar eclipses are an external or outside change. And just being mindful of that as we move through this powerful, energy portal that's open for you. And what else were the angels saying about that? So the question that I asked for this new moon solar eclipse reading is, how is it that you fully trust your earth angel sensitivities and intuition during this new moon solar eclipse cycle? And in particular, why the angels wanted to talk about that is really to honor it's like the next level of your sensitivity. The more you receive from your angels to heal your body, to empower your soul, to do your life's work, to share more of your earth angel medicine, the more you receive from your angels, this is going to actually increase your sensitivity. It's actually going to make you more sensitive. And I know we could be like, how can I be more sensitive? But that's what happens. And it's just part of the journey of evolution. It's part of the journey of ascension. And so really kind of getting comfortable with that. So I think that's why the angels really wanted to speak to that. And it's such a fascinating reading, so I want to share it with you. I'm using 3 different decks. The first deck is Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray. The second deck is the Angel Guide deck. It's right here. That would be the second card, and then the third card is the Surrender. It's the Surrender deck by Judith Orloff. I think it's right here. Yeah. And this deck doesn't have a book. The Power of Surrender card. So excited about that because the angels were like, we've got to surrender during this new moon cycle. So the first card and the first message, answering that question, how is it that you are fully trusting your earth angel sensitivities and intuitions during this new moon cycle, is study and learning. And I just love this message. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. And I mean, there's some obvious, sometimes some cards are just very like, okay, this is about maybe taking a new class or, spending time studying the, teachings or the classes that you've already taken. You want to go a little deeper. So that's kind of one of the first messages that I thought of. But the other thing that I thought was kind of interesting is this connection with finals week. I mean, for many of us, this is the last week of school before winter break and, before the end of the year. And so in our house, it's finals week. My daughter is a freshman. So she's like, oh my God, these are her first finals ever. And of course they're remote and it's all different. And so I think this is also that message of just this, the kids are studying for their tests. And I think for other people too, it's not just our kids, but there's so many of us that are studying for these tests and really learning, and hopefully really learning from what we're studying and being able to share that and being able to share that on a test, right? And really integrate that. So that was one of the other messages, just being mindful of that, even if you don't have kids and they're not at home and all that, just knowing that that's part of the energy that is going on this week, that finals week. And maybe it is, I know for me, I was joking with my daughter and saying, well, it's finals week for me because it's the final, editing of my book before I send it to the publisher on Friday. So she didn't like that analogy. But the other thing, I was like, okay, what else does this have to do with? The angels said, study the patterns. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, right? Like, December is such a reflective month. It's really a time to, reflect over the past 11 months, the lessons, the blessings, the experiences, the growth, the hardships, the challenges. There's been so much of that as well in 2020. And of course, your angels, as I'm saying that, are just, sending you so much love and compassion for all the different layers and levels that have come up in this powerful quantum leap year. I keep calling it they keep calling it like a tremendous year. And I think tremendous is a really good word for 2020. And so studying the patterns of pain, studying the patterns of your intuition. Like, wow, it was like, I really love that. Like, how are you receiving from the angels? How are you accessing your angels' love and healing energy? And to really pay attention to that, especially around the different moon cycles. And when we have an eclipse, it's even more amplified. It's like another portal open, and really studying your patterns of sensitivity. And I was like, I love that, angels, right? So calling on the angels of sensitivity, the angels of intuition, the angels of learning your lessons. The other big message with this, when I saw this card, was like, learn your lesson. Really asking, what is the lesson I am learning from this pain? Even a higher vibrational question than that is, how is it that I am learning the lesson from this pain? I'm hearing with like ease and self-compassion. So how essential self-compassion is on the path of the earth angel. And what else were they saying about this? And thank you, angels. I knew they were saying something else. One other thing they were saying about the study and learning card is really this idea of setting the intention, a new intention of learning the lesson from every experience, and calling on Archangel Zadkiel, the spiritual professor. For any of your kids or people that you know that are studying, work with Archangel Zadkiel. I actually did all these little beautiful prayers for my daughter this morning. Angel prayers to get her ready. I mean, in my mind, you know, she didn't know I was doing it. To get her, open her heart and open her mind, because I know that she had obviously been studying and was ready for that final this morning. So really setting that intention, right? It's a new moon, new beginnings, to really learn the lessons from every experience and coming at all the different experiences that you're having from this place of, this is a lesson, what's the blessing? So anyway, I absolutely love that. The next card from the Angel Guide deck is ask and receive, right? So the question is, how is it that you are trusting your earth angel sensitivity and intuition during this new moon cycle? Look at this. It's perfect. Ask and receive. So the first thing, that I heard from this is ask and you shall receive, right? Like, it's like going back to that foundation of, the law of free will, right? The angel code is that they cannot supersede your free will. You have to ask. And here's the thing, we want to ask carte blanche, right? And just say, help me with everything today, right? But really, part of our awakening is to ask for every situation, every issue, every pain, every difficulty, every blessing, that we ask and ask and ask. And I'm laughing because, we got this message, ask and receive. This is the title of my book, right? Receiving from your angels. 4 practices to relax, release, and receive to heal physical pain. So what is receiving, right? Receiving is to really allow, to accept, to assimilate through your senses, to really welcome in all of the miracles, all of the blessings, all of the gifts, all of your earth angel medicine. And so one of the other things the angels were saying about this card is that asking is this intention, right? And of course you want to ask as if it's already done, right? The power of positive affirmation. And really receiving is allowing the intention to be embodied. It's really, receiving is creating space for what you've asked for. And I just absolutely love that. And of course you can create space by slowing down, by focusing on your breath, by spending time in nature. I actually was gonna do this video earlier, and the angels had me take a nature walk first, and that was really important today, even though it was really cold here. And so the other thing the angels are saying about this message is, to really ask for help, with guarding and protecting your sensitivities, that you can ask for extra angels, you can ask for extra shielding, you can ask for your energy field to be cleared. Actually, I'm going to be talking more about that in an upcoming class. And really ask for help with trusting your intuitive guidance, right? Asking for that help, and then receiving. Asking is only part of the equation. The receiving is the most important part, right? That's why the angels made receiving from your angels the title of my book. Asking for help with your pain, and then receiving, right? Receiving and paying attention again to how you receive, right? Studying those patterns of your intuitive guidance. We have the claircognizance at the crown chakra. So through your thoughts, through, divine guidance through your thoughts, clairvoyance through your third eye chakra. So seeing visions and flashes of light in those mental movies, even deja vu. Dreams are another way that we can receive. Clairaudience, hearing the voice of the angels, which, by the way, I think this is always important to name, and will be in my book, that many times we dismiss the angel messages, clairaudient angel messages, because they're in our own voice. We think we're going to be hearing some outside disembodied voice, and that only happens when it's kind of like my more emergency level, at least the way that I've experienced it. 90% of my clairaudient messages from the angels are in my own voice. So I just want to name that. Then, of course, you're receiving through your clairfragrance, right? Through the sense of smell and taste. And really that's about pausing, slowing down if you get a waft of a smell. Or your clairsentience, right? Your gut feelings, all these lower chakras, all of those body sensations, the angel chills. So it's like, how are you receiving from the angels? And maybe you're blessed to be receiving through multiple channels, right? On the path of the earth angel, we're actually trying to open up all of our channels, which is part of why we have an increased sensitivity. We can sense energy beyond normal human limits. We can sense what people are feeling, thinking, and sensing. That's what I talked about in my blog. And the shadow side of that is we're absorbing it. And how important it is to take care of your beautiful energy body, all parts of your energy body, so that you can be this beautiful channel of love and grace and compassion. Thank you, angels. Okay, I think that's good. Oh yeah, angels, angels of receiving, angels of intuition, angels of lessons learned. I love that. Angels of blessings. Okay, so the final card is surrender negative thinking, right? How is it, the question is, how is it that you are trusting your earth angel sensitivities and intuition during this new moon solar eclipse? So that it says here, you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing, and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So the first thing I heard when I saw this card is positive thoughts create positive results. Absolutely, right? That's always going to be the answer, right? Angels of positivity, angels of optimism, and to really, when I think about, surrender to negative thinking, I think about mental relaxation, right? To slow down your thoughts, right? We have between 60,000 and 70,000 thoughts a day, and we may even have more than that. And that's a lot of thoughts that are coming into your field. And I heard some statistic that 1 in 5 of those thoughts are negative thoughts, or 1 in 4 or something like that, right? So we have a lot of negative thoughts. It's part of the human condition. It's really nothing to be ashamed of. I know I used to have so much shame around negative thoughts because I just had them for so many years, my whole life it felt like, and I had to work at training my mind, and part of how I did that is through meditation and breath work and essentially mental relaxation, which I talk about in my book. And something else the angels were saying about this is that, remember, your thoughts create your feelings. Your feelings are the magnet that draw your experiences to you. So remember, it's always, we think, as an earth angel, we're so sensitive, right? We have so many emotions. We feel our emotions so deeply. But what we have to remember is that our feelings are actually created by our thoughts. And you have control, you have charge, you have sovereignty over your thinking and over your thoughts, no matter how deep a belief is. And of course, you can ask your angels, right, to help you to heal your thoughts, right? That's actually a huge question. Like, please beautify I think of Archangel Jophiel and the prayer, Archangel Jophiel, please beautify my thoughts, so my desires are completely focused on love and service. I love that prayer. Thank you for reminding me of it, angels. And really to be gentle, what I'm hearing and feeling is just to be so gentle with the parts of you that have negative thoughts, right? They think they're protecting you by having these thoughts. They think they're serving you in some way. So really, again, this is, this card says just thank you for sharing, that negative thought, and quickly refocus on your positive affirmations. And one that I use so often, that I teach all of my clients, is to place your hands over your heart and say, I am devoted to receiving love from my angels, and really letting your heart open to your angels' love. This also aligns, when you say that, I am devoted to receiving love from my angels, you're aligning your mind with divine mind. I am devoted to receiving love from my angels. This is allowing you to feel your angels' devotion for you. Your angels love you. They love your body. They love your soul. they know all of you. They've been with you forever, for all your lifetimes. And again, the angels, talking about the angels of optimism, the angels of positivity, the angels of possibility, which I didn't even think of in that moment, and the angels of miracles, right? That really this ask and receive, all of this is about welcoming the miracles of this time that, December 2020 and this awesome new moon, right, is really, and it's miracle, it happens to be a Monday, so it's Miracle Monday, is welcoming the miracles, like asking for a miracle and then receiving the miracle. I know for me, I had a lot of, yesterday, the dark of the moon, I had all of this stress and anxiety come up around just the many things. I have a very busy week ahead and full of all the, especially finishing my book, which is my hugest project. And I had it wasn't quite an anxiety attack, but my managers were really triggered, and I just prayed for a miracle. I'm like, I surrendered all of it to the Divine Mother before I went to bed, surrendered all of it to my angels, all the projects I had to work on this week, all the different things I'm doing and offerings. And I surrendered it all, and I woke up today and I felt a million times better. And it was like, hey, ask and then receive. And of course, I still did my inner work today and set those crystal clear intentions. And then we, remember when we devote and redevote over and over again throughout the day. So, my dears, happy new moon, happy solar eclipse. I'd love to hear from you about, if this resonated with you, what's your biggest takeaway from this reading? And I would love to connect with you. I have a class coming up on Wednesday, December 16th at 7 p.m. It's over Zoom and it'll be recorded. It's called, it's the 4th class of the Angelic Body Care series, which I love, ABC, right? The ABC series of aura for pain relief. So what we're gonna do is learn about the 4 layers of your aura and actually explore the layers of your aura. We're gonna see if you can, I'm gonna teach you a technique to find any tears or holes or anything that you don't want in your field and how to clear that. And then we're gonna meditate with the angels of spiritual relaxation and the angels of your aura, which I'm excited to talk about and introduce. So you can find all of that information out on my website, JillKempnerHealing.com. It's valued at way over $50, especially since it's recorded. And you get that replay, and it's only $28. So all of that's on my website. You can also find it on my Facebook page. So my dears, so many blessings. Remember to, study those patterns, right? Ask the question, how is it that I'm learning this lesson from the pain? How is it that I'm learning my lesson from the pain, right? Extract the lessons and the blessings. Ask for help. The angels can't break their angel code. Ask for help. And then let go of those negative thoughts, right? Positive thoughts create positive results. All right, my dears, I love you. I'll see you soon. Namaste and love. Mwah. Jill.